Hi, so we're going to learn about power of a point and angles today. So this is basically, we're just going to go through the theorems and see if they make sense. So let's start off with the angle stuff. So basically, if you have two chords running through the circle, and so we want to find the angle 1 right here, for example. So angle 1 is equal to half times angle x, the measure of x, so this arc measure, plus the measure of y. So it's basically the arithmetic mean of x and y. Okay, now let's move on. So these are kind of the same as the one above. We're still trying to find the angle 1 that's formed by these two chords. But in this case, we have two secants, we have a secant and a tangent, and we have two tangents that are forming the 1. But anytime there's an external line, the angle 1 is equal to half times x minus y. So basically, instead of plus y, it's becoming minus y. Okay, so for example, if this had degree measure 50 and this had degree measure 30, angle 1 would be equal to half times 50 minus 30, which is equal to half times 20, so this is equal to 10. Okay? Now here's the power of the point formulas. Basically, if we have two chords and they're divided into four segments, A, B, C, and D, it basically states that A times B is equal to C times D. Now the next two are very similar. So let's say you have two secants and the four segments are X, W, Z, and Y. Then W times W plus X, this should actually be an X, let me change that. So W plus W plus X is equal to Y times Y plus Z. So W plus W times W plus X is equal to Y times Y plus Z. Okay? And then if we have a tangent and a secant, then Y plus Z times Y is equal to t squared. So it's basically the same thing. One side is the same. We just replace one side with t squared. So for example, if you had z is equal to 5 and y is equal to 10, let's find t. So y plus z would be 15 times 10 is equal to t squared. So we want to take the square root of 15 times 10, so this is 5 times 3 times 5 times 2, and so it would be the 5 square root of 6. So t would equal 5 square root of 6. Okay, so I hope that helped, and I hope to see you soon.